If you're interested in saving money for any reason, then you'll want to earn more. But earning more is only one part. You can earn a lot more, but if you don't spend less than what you earn, then you'll end up saving little to none of your income. So in today's video, I want to talk about 7 things or 6 things that you currently spend on that you don't have to spend on, and you should avoid them at all costs. And this will help you to save more, but in addition to just saving more, it will help you to develop good money management habits. And this way, whenever you start earning considerably more money, you won't have to be struggling with bad habits that still keep you from saving enough money. So if you are interested in saving, stick around to the very end of this video. Now, comment below and tell me this. How much money do you spend, or how much money do you think you spend on random things that you don't need or don't even want every single week? I know I used to spend maybe like $100 per week on things I didn't need, and I've been able to stop doing that. So currently I spend $0 per week on things I don't need, but think about this and comment below. Also, before I tell you about these 6 things that you should avoid, a very quick reminder here. If you're new to the channel and you're watching one of my videos for the very first time, my name is Ian, and I post videos here on YouTube every single day on topics relating to making money and personal finance. So if you'd like to see more of these videos, give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. And also consider subscribing to this channel and turning on all the notifications. And that way you'll be able to get the updates every day when I post a new video here. Now, the first cost that you should avoid is bank fees. I have a friend who I introduced to SOFI Money, and he had a bank account, and I randomly asked him one day, how much do you pay for your account? Because he was using a smaller local bank and I never saw a debit card like the one he was using. And he casually said that he was paying around $7 per month for his checking account. This seemed very normal to him. So I then asked him how much he paid for ATM or other fees, and he said yes, he did pay for ATM fees, but he got so used to doing it that he didn't even remember what the fees were. And he was now also wondering why I was asking about his bank, which I told him afterwards. Now, by switching to SOFI Money, which was free, he was now able to save $84 per year in account maintenance fees, which is ridiculous because most banks use your money to make money, or all banks use your money to make money, and then they charge you a fee to maintain your money. Now, he also now saves on not paying any ATM fees, and if he ever needs checks, then he can get them for free as well. And this is the account I recommend a lot, and I've also left a link below to it. They even give you free cash just for signing up. So the point here is that these bank fees may not seem like much, but if you spend $7 per month on account maintenance fees and then $5 per month on ATM fees, which can be a lot more, then in a year you'll spend at least about $144. Doesn't sound like a lot of money, but if you work for your entire life, you'll be spending or giving away about $5,760 over 40 years by paying bank fees. And this is with the assumption that these are the only 2 fees the bank charges you over 40 years, and they also never increase any of their fees as time goes by. So stop paying bank fees and giving your money away. I avoid fees at all costs. I use SOFI, Discover, Chase, Fifth Third, and some other banks, but I never pay any of these fees. Now, the second thing that you should avoid spending on is credit card interest. Now, the average interest on a credit card is around 20%, and this can be higher, but it's usually around that 20% mark. If you purchase a new iPhone, for example, and this costs you $1,200, and you plan to make the payments on it every month and pay it off in a year, you'll end up paying around $240 in interest. That's at 20%. If it were higher, like 25 or closer to 30%, you'd be spending more in interest. Now, that's not the only way you lose here. Your new iPhone or anything else you purchase will be valued at less next year. So after paying $240 in interest in this example, your iPhone would now be worth $800. You've just lost over $600 in 1 year. Again, to put this into perspective, if you invested $1,200 and you got a modest return of 6%, you'd only get around $72 in returns on your money. So it's going to take you about 3 to 4 years to make $600 from this money, or maybe even less. Compare that to how much you'll lose in the same time period if you pay credit card interest, and you'll realize that it's not a good way of spending money. So paying credit card interest is a very bad deal any way you look at it. I avoid it at all costs, and this is something that you should avoid. And if you're already paying credit card interest, then you should consider getting rid of that debt and those interest payments. Instead, only use credit cards for the security, the protection, and the rewards, and then never pay any interest. Now, thirdly, you want to stop overpaying for phone service, and in my opinion, get rid of the cable TV, especially if it's a bundle, because usually you'll get this discount where you take a bundle, which is cable, internet, and home phone, which nobody uses anymore, and then you'll get 50% off for the first year. However, most people don't even watch TV. They watch Netflix or some other streaming service. And even if they do watch TV, they can get the same news or whatever they want to see on a streaming service that they probably already paid $10 to $15 per month for. So get rid of cable and your home phone if you don't need it, because this is 1980s tech. We're in the 21st century and nobody uses cable anymore. Also, your phone service is important. However, instead of paying $70 to $120 on a phone line, which is what I would have to do for one single line for myself, I chose to go prepaid with Mint, and I am able to get a single phone line unlimited with even international calling for about $15 per month. And it works. So by removing these costs of cable and home phone and getting a less costly mobile phone plan, you can save anywhere from $70 to $200 per month. Add this money to the funds you save from not paying credit card interest and also not paying any bank fees, and you could now be saving around $300 to $400 per month, which is a good deal of money that you can invest or spend on creating your online passive income stream. Now, the fourth thing that you need to get control of is the subscription services that you have. I know people who have YouTube Premium, and they also have Apple Music, and they also have Amazon Music, and they also have other music streaming services. And the reason they have all these music streaming services is because they want access to music as soon as it's released. But how much faster can you really get music? How about one music subscription? And this is just one type of subscription service. If you go on Amazon right now and you try to purchase anything, Amazon now defaults to signing you up for a monthly or weekly subscription. If I go to purchase coffee, it wants to add me to a weekly subscription, and that's fine. But if you keep adding subscriptions here, there, and everywhere, you're going to lose track of them all, and then you're going to end up wasting a lot of money before you can actually figure out how to cancel them all. So instead, try to keep away from subscription services, or at least think about this and plan ahead so you don't fall victim to an endless cycle of getting yourself in multiple subscriptions that you don't even want. Also, the average paid on subscriptions per month in 2018 was about $75, which should be a lot more now. Now, the fifth way to stop spending on things you don't need is simple. Water. Stop purchasing bottles of water, or at least stop purchasing bottled water on the go. It costs a lot, and usually, unless you purchase that brand that sells water in biodegradable boxes instead of plastic, then you're ruining the environment. A simple reusable water bottle is going to cost you $10 or maybe less on Amazon. Link down below in the description. But by eliminating the cost of purchasing bottled water 4, 5, 6, 7 times per day, you'll be saving a lot of money and taking care of the environment at the same time. Now, finally, the next thing that you need to stop doing, and this is probably a hobby for some people, and this is gambling. And if this is your hobby and you can afford to do it, then that's fine. But if you're living paycheck to paycheck, or you're trying to save money and you already don't make a lot of money, then gambling away your earnings isn't a very good idea. To make sense of this, I read an article from Investopedia, and in the article it had some statistics. You have 1 in 2.3 million chance of being killed by lightning. Doesn't happen that often. You have a 1 in 10 million chance of being struck by falling airplane parts. Also, another one that rarely happens. But for winning the lottery, you on average have a 1 in 292.2 million chance. So falling airplane parts are going to have to hit 200 people before someone wins the lottery. Think about that. the odds are definitely not in your favor. So if it's your hobby and you make enough money and you just want to gamble for fun, then that's fine. But if you're putting money in expecting to win, then this is by far one of the worst investments that you can ever make in your lifetime. You'd be better off saving your money at a bank that gives you 0.09% in interest. So if you can avoid all 6 ways of spending in this video, you'll be able to save a couple $100s every single month, which frees up money so you can now save for some goal or invest in another income stream. Comment below and let me know which one of these you're going to quit this year in an effort to keep more of your money. As always, thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like the content, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, and that way you'll be able to get the updates every day when I post new videos here. Also, be sure to check the links below in the description for free and helpful stuff, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow.